A teacher inspires, guides, enlightens, and motivates. A teacher is a tireless, dedicated professional. A teacher touches lives forever. A teacher is a hero. We acknowledge and appreciate all that our teachers have done to advance education in our schools throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. This program is in honor of all Fayette County teachers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2021 Fayette County Teacher of the Year celebration.
So good evening and welcome to the 2021 Fayette County Teacher of the Year ceremony. This school year has been unlike any other that we could have ever imagined. It has been 395 days since the pandemic forced the shutdown of our school system and altered the way we educate students. Some of you have been teaching in person, wearing a face covering, watching your distance. Some of you have been teaching virtually, coming up with creative ways to engage your students. And some of you have been teaching in person and virtually, concurrently, figuring out how to balance a brick and mortar classroom and a virtual classroom all at once. This year, in the face of uncertainty, you have modeled grit and resilience, creativity and growth, flexibility and perseverance, but most importantly, empathy. You have found ways to connect with your students and their families, even as you were trying to take care of your own self and your own families. Our children are learning empathy and compassion from you, a skill that we've all been learning and practicing. You are our heroes. You are seen and valued. You may not be listed as essential workers, but you are essential. As a former teacher, I know how hard teaching is under normal circumstances. I'm grateful that others have been able to see how much work goes into it. When Shonda Rhimes tweeted, "Been homeschooling a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old for 1 hour and 11 minutes, teachers deserve to make $1 billion a year, or even in a week," she put into words the collective appreciation of Fayette's parents, as well as parents across the nation. Teachers, you have been, and you continue to be, a guiding light for our students, our parents, and our community. You have brought a sense of normalcy when things have been far from normal. And none of this is what you signed up for, but you continued to show up each day and do your best for your students. And this evening, we are grateful to be able to gather in this auditorium to honor you. You were chosen by your peers to represent them and your respective schools, an honor that I know you will treasure forever. I would like to take this moment to recognize some special guests that are in our audience tonight. Please stand when I call your name. We will start with our Board of Education members. Mr. Scott Hollowell, our chairman. Mr. Roy Raybold, our vice chairman. Mr. Brian Anderson. Mr. Leonard Pressburg. And Mr. Randy Huff. Also from the county office, please welcome Dr. Jonathan Patterson, our superintendent. Ms. Julie Turner, the assistant superintendent of student achievement. Mr. Mike Sanders, assistant superintendent of operations. Mr. Tom Gray, chief financial officer. Mr. Jim Farmer, chief technology officer. Ms. Erin Roberson, Director of Human Resources. Ms. Audrey Toney, Director of Student Services. Ms. Kim Herron, Director of Elementary Education. And Ms. Ray Presley King, Director of Secondary Education. And lastly, I would like to introduce this year's Teacher of the Year judges. Ms. Christina Rufinot, was the 2020 Fayette County Teacher of the Year. Miss Doe Evans is a retired principal of Crabapple Lane Elementary. And me, Angie Meredith. Just me, retired Fayette County teacher. At this time, I would like to invite School Board Chairman Scott Hollowell to the podium for a few remarks.
Hello, I'm honored to be here. On behalf of the board, I want to congratulate all of the nominees and the finalists. Everything we do begins and ends with our teachers. We strive to make sure every student knows there is a caring adult in our schools. The pandemic has made this a tough year, but you all have handled it with grace and resilience. We have learned some things this past year, which is good, because if you are a school system, you should be a learning organization. This year has reminded me of one of my favorite quotes. The things that matter most must never be at the mercy of the things that matter least. And what matters most? Connections, relationships, support. I know we are a high-performing school district, and we will remain so. But we want to take every student as far as they can because it is the right thing for that child. So tonight, we are celebrating our nominees and our finalists. We honor them not just for their work ethic, although they are hardworking. We honor them not just for their skill as a practitioner, although they are skillful. And we honor them not just for their empathy, although they are caring individuals. We honor them and all of our educators because they are changing lives. There is no greater calling than that. So on behalf of the administration and my fellow board members, you have our deep appreciation. Thank you.
Great, thank you, Chairman Hollowell. Okay, so now you're in for a special treat. I hope that you brought some tissue with you because I think you'll be wiping a few tears following our featured performance. The Community for Creativity program at Rising Star Middle School has created a special podcast featuring students voicing their thoughts on what makes a great teacher, followed by a virtual choral collaboration produced by the school system's high school choral departments. So perk up your ears and listen to the voices of our students as they honor teachers through this special virtual performance.
I'm Kareem, and on this podcast, my co-hosts Cooper and Ember and I will discuss what it looks like when you are in the classroom with a good teacher, whether you are in a pandemic or not.
So we are here today to celebrate an individual being named Teacher of the Year, and it's been a year like no other.
So let's talk about the elephant in the room, the pandemic. How has school changed?
Well, it's changed a couple of ways. We have to wear masks now.
We've had no field trips. I don't remember the last time I've had a field trip.
We were going to have an epic field trip in 6th grade to this space museum.
We were going to go to Washington, D.C. this year, but we didn't get to go.
We missed out on so many things.
And then we also have to spread out in the cafeteria, all of our tables are everywhere.
And I bet I'm going to have glasses by the end of this year, because my screen time is really high. But the one thing we didn't miss out on this year was being in school, thanks to the hard work of our teachers.
How have you guys seen teachers change their teaching methods because of the pandemic?
They used to have to teach through Zoom. That was hard.
I have a story. My teacher was having problems with how to work the Zoom and connect the camera. So she had been working for 10 minutes trying to get it connected, and when she finally did it, she turned around and heard the whole class giving her a round of applause because we're all very proud of her. Yeah, she was very determined. I think that's a good quality for a teacher.
Mm-hmm. They've had to teach virtual and brick and mortar classes at the same time.
Oh yeah, so they had to work on changing between teaching the Zoom and then the school.
Yeah, teaching 2 classes at once in one.
It was both.
It was in the beginning of 7th where they switched classes instead of us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because we had to stay in our own classroom.
Yeah, And do you remember that time we switched from Blackboard to Schoology in the middle of a pandemic? That was crazy.
So, what do you guys think makes a good teacher, whether we're in a pandemic or not?
A good teacher is caring and nice, and she knows what to do if like students are in trouble or
With home issues and,
yeah.
I have a story about how my teacher one time last year, I didn't know what to do this was during virtual last year. I didn't know what to do during a class, so I emailed her so many times. She responded to all of them, and I eventually got it. And I'll forever be thankful for that.
I mean, like, teachers are supposed to respond to like a lot of emails, but I'm surprised she responded to all yours.
And I bet like everyone else also sent 100 emails, not only me.
Yeah.
I have a story from one of my friends. It was in 6th grade when we were hybrid, so we were doing both. And so she had to come in early to work because she didn't know how to do like this certain topic in math. And when she came in, she saw her teacher was like setting out breakfast for both of them. And she noticed like that teachers actually cared for their students. They weren't just there because they had to be.
This year has really been a year like no other. And although we are here today to celebrate Fayette's Teacher of the Year, we want you to know that from the student perspective,
This year, the kids think you are all Teacher of the Year. Thanks to the teachers who broke down so many walls and barriers this year, so your students could continue learning.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you to the students at Rising Stars Community for Creativity and the high school choruses and choral directors for that beautiful and moving performance. Let's give them another round of applause. Wow. So we are fortunate to live and work in a community that rallies behind its schools, its teachers, and its students. And while the pandemic has impacted every business and every organization, the Fayette County community has risen up to support our school system. Thanks to the generosity of our business community and individual donors, all 2021 Teachers of the Year will receive a $100 check from the Fayette County Education Foundation, a $25 gift card from the Fayette County Retired Educators Association, and a commemorative Teacher of the Year plaque from COCA-COLA. And later in the program, we will have some special gifts for our 3 finalists and our winner. So as I call the name of each of our school level Teachers of the Year, they're going to walk on stage, they're going to pick up their plaques and their cash prizes, and, and teachers, please pick up your items, we talked about this earlier, from the table. Then you're going to come down here and turn and face the photographer. Yes, you may remove your mask for a photo before returning to your seat. Okay? So we'll start with Kirsten Miller, Braylon Elementary. Kathy Myers, Birch Elementary. Rebecca Schreiner, Cleveland Elementary. Tricia Sanders from Crabapple Lane Elementary could not make it tonight. Shannon O'Hara, Fayetteville Elementary. Shannon Knight, Huddleston Elementary. Alicia McDaniel, Inman Elementary. Sue Kern, KEDRON Elementary. Katie Phillips, Sarah Hart Mentor Elementary. Kwanzaa Latimer, North Fayette Elementary. Kenny Blum, Oak Grove Elementary. Heidi Ritchie, Peachtree City Elementary. Amanda Fields, Peoples Elementary. Kristen Perchalski, Spring Hill Elementary. Todd Borngesser, J.C. Booth Middle. Ashley Hare, Flat Rock Middle. Bob Didier, Rising Star Middle. Heather Kilmer, Whitewater Middle. Kristen Rabin, Fayette County High. Emily Hodge, McIntosh High. Bethany Lambert, Sandy Creek High. Mark DeCourcy, Stars Mill High. Jennifer Grossbolin, Whitewater High. John McLucas, Fayette Life Academy. Let's stand and give all of our Teachers of the Year a round of applause. Thank you. So being a school superintendent is not easy. Throw a pandemic into the mix and the job gets even more complicated. Now, imagine taking over as the school system's new superintendent in the middle of a pandemic. Not only do you have to learn about the school system you're running, but on top of it, you're dealing with issues caused by COVID-19. Dr. Patterson, you have done a phenomenal job maneuvering us through all of the obstacles that we have faced this year, and we're fortunate that you chose Fayette County to come to. Thank you for the excellent leadership that you've shown, and at this time I would like to invite you over here to the podium for a special message to our teachers.
Well, that was a kind introduction. Some lies in there, but I like it. That was good. Would you join me in thanking our Mistress of Ceremonies for the great job she's doing? Well, good evening, and a sincere welcome to our honored teachers, their guests, school and system leaders, board members, and sponsors. What a great way to start our evening. Thanks to the talented students and teachers at Rising Star Middle School, Community for Creativity, and the 5 high school choral programs. That was quite amazing, so they did such a great job. Additionally, I'd like to thank Chairman Hollowell for your comments and for reminding us all how gifted we are and the difference we are making in the lives of our students. I also want to thank and recognize the entire board. I know of no other 5 people who care more deeply about the education of our students in Fayette County. This year's celebration looks a little bit different, but is no less special. Tonight, we get to recognize the phenomenal teaching and learning that goes on in our schools. Our honored teachers are simply the best of the best. You are certainly the reason why our students, parents, and community members believe in Fayette County schools. Our Teachers of the Year are carrying on the long tradition in our district. And in doing so, you inspire all of us, including your colleagues who will be future Teachers of the Year in the years to come. I join everyone here in congratulating you on your achievements and look forward to one of the district's most exciting celebrations, a celebration of excellence in our classrooms. As has been happening quite often the last few years, many of our Teachers of the Year are graduates of Fayette County schools. So I'm now curious, how many of the Teachers of the Year are graduates of Fayette County? Please stand. I think it's safe to say that the future is bright for our system. Each Teacher of the Year has a story, has a history that is unique to their own family and support system. I think I can speak for all of you that says that you wouldn't be able to do what you're doing without the support of your family and friends. To become truly great at this profession, you not only need support at home, you also need the support of your local school and system. This professional community includes your teacher teammates, your grade level teammates, your department teammates, your counselors, your media specialists, your clerical staff, the custodians, and let's not forget the principals. The principals hire and retain our Teachers of the Year. In summary, there is an entire community of people we are really here recognizing tonight. The Teacher of the Year selection process is certainly one of the highlights of the district. The process begins at the local school, where the local winners are determined via a school selection process. The local winners then complete and submit the district-wide application for review by the Phase 1 committee. The committee of judges had the difficult task of selecting 3 finalists from the outstanding pool of 24 local school winners. Once identified, the committee visited all of the finalists at their schools for classroom observations and interviews. On behalf of the school system, I would like to thank the judges for their dedication to the Teacher of the Year process. It is a big-time commitment, so thank you again for your service. I would also like to give a special thank you to the 2020 Teacher of the Year, Christina Rifanoff. When you select a Teacher of the Year, they are representative of the quality of teachers in our district. Having had the great privilege of working closely with Ms. Rifanoff, I can tell you she is one of the top educators I've ever worked with. She cares deeply about her students, her colleagues, her school, and Fayette County. You have been an outstanding representative of the quality and professionalism of educators in our district. Just a warning for the new Teacher of the Year, there are other duties as assigned. It comes with the title. Ms. Rifanoff has served on several committees, and I know she loves spending every Friday morning with us on the COVID task force. So thank you, Ms. Rifanoff. Thank you again for being an inspiring representative this past year as our district's Teacher of the Year, and we are truly grateful for you and all the lives you have changed. Now, I want you to join me in recognizing our special sponsors who make it possible to host this event at the level in which the teachers deserve. We are so fortunate to have the support of these partners, which comes in the form of monetary contributions, awards, and numerous gifts. I'd like to offer a special thanks and my sincere appreciation to the Fayette County Education Foundation, the COCA-COLA Bottling Company, the Fayette County Retired Educators Association, Delta Kappa Gamma, and Alpha Delta Kappa. Again, thank you so much. You have been a faithful sponsor of our schools for many years. I would also like to recognize the team from Stars Mill High School for allowing us to use this beautiful facility. And lastly, I would like to thank Melinda Berry Drysback for her leadership and organization for tonight's celebration. Again, please join me in a round of applause to show our appreciation to all of our sponsors and those who are involved in this evening. At this time, I would like to invite Ms. Meredith back to the podium to introduce our winners, or our finalists.
Thank you, Dr. Patterson. Okay, so now for the part we've all been waiting for. We're about to find out who has won the 2021 Teacher of the Year title. But before we reveal that name, let's take a look back in January when the 3 finalists were surprised with the good news.
Incredible. I mean, especially being a media specialist, that's such an honor, you know, just to be counted among teacher colleagues as somebody who's even eligible, you know, for this honor. It means a lot to me. It's one of our ultimate goals is to be considered a fellow teacher and to be, you know, with the title teacher librarian. That's the ultimate honor. So I really count it as a high regard to be, you know, named in that title as Teacher of the Year, and means a lot because that is what I want to do, is impact the kids and their achievement, and yeah, huge honor.
Sure, I believe this is definitely well deserved. Ms. Hodge is an essential member of our team. She's our go-to gal whenever we need anything instructional technology based, whenever we need anything that is graphic design based, whenever we need anything organizational. She's a great member of our leadership team, and she's also a great extension of our academic program. I think our teachers look to her to be a resource, especially in our English classrooms, but in all classrooms. But she's a great resource for them and really does an outstanding job and goes above and beyond each and every day for our students and for our staff, and she's an essential piece of our success. So congratulations, it's very well deserved.
Thank you. That means so much.
And I'm here to let you know that you are a finalist for Fayette County Teacher of the Year. Congratulations.
Congratulations, we're so proud of you. Great job.
This is such a surprise and a wonderful honor. I love our school. I love our school system. I'm so proud that I get to be a part of it. I went to Fayette County Schools my entire school career. When I got my teaching credential, I desperately wanted to be back in Fayette County. But yes, this is such an honor, and I'm so surprised because I know the caliber of teachers in our community. So to be named a finalist, you know, it's just such a high honor, and I appreciate it so much.
So, Ms. Raven, as she stated, has been with Fayette all of her teaching career, and she certainly is a jewel for us here at Fayette County High School. She commits herself to go above and beyond every day, not only for her students, but also for her teachers, as well as her administrative team. She has been an amazing support for us all here, not only just in day-to-day things, but also just personally. She always supports, she always lends a helping hand, and she makes sure that our students have everything they need to be successful and to transition here off the Tiger Trail. And we are very fortunate, very grateful, and just excited, happy, and appreciative that she is receiving this honor because she is well deserving of it.
For Fayette County Teacher of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I am shocked.
You are so welcome. And Mr. Pressburg is here with roses for you.
Thank you. Oh man, I wish I could be there in person. This is so awesome and exciting.
Well, congratulations.
I never expected this in a million years. Thank you so much. I'm so honored. I didn't expect this. I'm shocked and extremely grateful, and I feel very blessed. Thank you so much. Wow.
First of all, I hate that she's at home having to get this notification, but if anybody's well deserving of this award, it is Ms. Gross-Bolin, or this nomination to be a finalist. She is the ultimate professional educator. She cares about students. She makes connections with her students. They love her in return, and it is a great bonding relationship that she has with those kids in the classroom. And I think, if you ask anybody who's going to be the most humble about any kind of recognition, it would be Ms. Jennifer Gross-Bolin, because she knows what she's here for. She's not here for herself. She's here to serve others, and she's here to serve children, and that's what she does best. So we are just so extremely blessed to have her as part of our staff and working with our children.
To be able to visit those classrooms and see them in action as well. And I know that most of our Teachers of the Year, in my 32 years with Fayette County, I've worked closely with a lot of you. So I'm just honored to honor you. Okay, this is your night. Congratulations. So Dr. Patterson, I have been holding on to this sealed envelope. Melinda gave it to me, and I wasn't supposed to open it. I can't see through it. I think you're going to do the honors. Okay.
I've got a few more comments to make. Is that okay? I've just got about 10 pages, and there's a few things. We have a SPLOS coming up, but seriously, tonight we have recognized and celebrated what we are all about in the school district. Great teaching that results in student learning and preparing students for their future. So we are so excited tonight to recognize the 2021 Fayette County Teacher of the Year. Y'all really do a good job with sealing these things. She really did.
She had to seal it because she had it up here with me and she was afraid I was going to peek.
I don't have fingernails. There we go. Here we go.
It's not that Elmer school glue either.
No, it's a glue stick, and Elmer's glue stick.
She's very serious about. So congratulations to the 2021 Teacher of the Year, Emily Hodge.
Sorry, y'all. Thank you so much. This is really quite a shock. Even being a finalist was shocking, and being Teacher of the Year nominee was shocking, and it's just all been a lot. So just so thankful. Can we give a round of applause to Kristen and Jennifer as well? I felt like they did such an awesome job. We had some emails back and forth, and I felt, sorry, am I too loud? I felt some real camaraderie just through the emails, so I hope we can all get together like we talked about, and just get to know each other a little better. I want to thank Miss Melinda Berry-Dreisbach for organizing the Teacher of the Year Award. Her emails and everything just helped educate me a lot about the process, and just want to thank you so much for your enthusiasm. Your organization of the award was very inspiring, and continues to be very humbling to the magnitude of this award. I want to thank Fayette County Schools. In my 15 years of service, I've had the privilege of working in several different, not in school systems, but with school systems, and I definitely count Fayette as the best of the best, as has been said tonight, and I really believe that. The teachers in Fayette County are of the highest caliber, each and every one of you, and that makes receiving this award just that much more special and that much more rewarding. I want to thank McIntosh High School. I was looking for Dr. Lane. Okay, yay, Dr. Lane. Thank you so much for nominating me for Teacher of the Year. It's been my sincere pleasure to serve there these last 5 years. I look forward to many more years with y'all. And your love for the students of McIntosh has inspired me and has driven me to give my best to the students each and every day, just as you do. and being recognized by the teachers of McIntosh is a true honor. A special thank you, she's not here, but Caroline Ellis is a technology specialist at McIntosh and kind of a media clerk type to me. And she held down the fort for me when I had to be absent in the fall. My mom passed away from COVID unexpectedly, and I had to be gone for a while to quarantine and then a while with her, and Caroline was there helping the teachers and the students, and I'll be forever grateful for her for that. Want to thank my fellow Fayette County media specialists, Mr. BLUM. I'm a media specialist receiving the Teacher of the Year award, which is that much more of an honor. It's just amazing, as you saw in the video, just to even be counted among the teachers means a lot. To a media specialist, to be considered a fellow teacher and a collaborator. It's just our ultimate goal and dream to be right there alongside you, impacting the students. So I want to thank the Fayette County media specialists for helping me achieve that dream. They are the true teacher librarians. Finally, I want to thank my husband, Matt. I'm so sad he couldn't be here tonight. He works for the film industry and they keep really tight hours, but thankfully there'll be a video. My beautiful daughters, Lillian and Olivia, who are here, they get whatever is left of me at the end of the day, as I'm sure you can relate to. Most days that is a fast food meal and they are tucking me in about 8:30, but they're my biggest fans, and thank you so much. Unless you count my mom, I mentioned my mom, Cindy, who's now in heaven. And she encouraged me to go into education. She always taught me to work hard and be true to myself. And she's the reason I'm where I am today. And I'm pretty sure she's the one orchestrating all of this because otherwise, why would I be receiving this award when all of you are so deserving? So she's just behind the scenes, I know it. The mission of the Fayette County Schools is to forge and equip a community of learners who confidently face challenges, who embrace opportunities, and who positively impact our world. These are carefully crafted words that are packed with meaning. The word community means that we all need each other to learn and to grow. The word learners means that we're not just about grades. We're about establishing lifelong learning habits that will behoove the children when they're no longer under our wings. Confidently facing challenges means that we are preparing students for real-world problems, both personal and professional, because we know that life is tough, but so are we. Amazing opportunities are available to the students of Fayette County Schools, and we want students to embrace those opportunities and not let them pass by. We want all students to see themselves the way we do, as capable and worthy, so that they do not shrink away, but rather seek out every opportunity possible. And finally, and probably most importantly, we want our students to positively impact our world. To quote from the book of Corinthians, knowledge puffs up, but love builds up. We want our students to take what they've learned and apply it for the greater good of us all. And that's why I'm so invested in Fayette County Schools. I know that every little thing I do changes the world because our children are indeed the future. Every smile, every kind word, every thoughtful gesture makes a difference. So thank you, Fayette County Schools. Thank you, McIntosh High School, for giving me an opportunity to positively impact the world. And thank you to all the Teacher of the Year nominees who are doing the same. I dedicate this award to all of you who, in what is possibly the most difficult year of teaching we've ever had, did the impossible to be sitting where you are today. I congratulate each of you. I call on us all not to grow weary in doing good, because in due time, we will reap the rewards of living in the world that our students make. Thank you.
Congratulations. Stay right here, though. Emily. We're going to have you stay right here. Stay. Okay. So just to let you know, Emily, Melinda just told me earlier that you made history tonight by being the very first media specialist to win Fayette County Teacher of the Year. So congratulations again. So at this time, I'd like to announce some special prizes for our winner and the two runners-up. So Kristen and Jennifer, please come join us up on the stage. So Delta Kappa Gamma is awarding a $100 check to Kristen and Jennifer and a $200 check to Emily. So please listen to a special video presentation from DKG member Kimberly Fisher.
On behalf of Delta Kappa Gamma, congratulations to all of you for earning the Teacher of the Year designation from your respective schools. As an international honor society for women educators, our organization appreciates and admires your dedication both to the profession and to the art of teaching. Delta Kappa Gamma, fondly known as DKG, promotes excellence in education and growth in educators both personally and professionally. Our symbol, the rose, stands for the beauty of the mind and the spirit of a true teacher. In addition to promoting achievement in education, DKG also makes a determined effort to serve our wider community. Through our service and our work, DKG educators make lifelong connections and friendships. We appreciate this opportunity to recognize the 3 finalists for Fayette County Teacher of the Year. To the 2 runners-up, we present checks for $100 each. To our Fayette County Teacher of the Year, we award a check for $200. To all educators, Delta Kappa Gamma thanks you for your dedication to your students, your schools, and to excellence in education in Fayette County. Congratulations again, and thank you for your time.
Alpha Delta Kappa is also awarding a $100 check to Kristen and Jennifer and a $200 check to Emily. Please listen to a special video presentation from ADK President KEIRN Dean.
Congratulations! You 3 finalists and all the school level nominees serve as true inspirations for all teachers in Fayette County. Being named Fayette County's top teachers is quite an honor. Hello, my name is KEIRN Dean, and I am the current president of the Gamma Epsilon chapter of Alpha Delta Kappa. Alpha Delta Kappa is an international honorary organization of women educators dedicated to educational excellence, altruism, and world understanding. Around the world, nearly 30,000 members combine their energies and talents to enrich the lives of others through thousands of heartwarming, community-based altruistic projects. Our Fayette County chapter supports the First Readers Program, Midwest Food Bank, and the Build a Dream project in El Vaquero, Mexico. Additionally, we participate in Alzheimer's awareness and fundraising. Most recently, we donated over 100 books to children in Fayette County. Each year, our chapter gives a scholarship to a university student who is studying to be a teacher. Today, I am pleased to give each of the 3 finalists a check as a token of congratulations and appreciation for all you do for our students. The 2 runners-up receive $100 gifts, and the winner receives a $200 gift. Thank you for your service, dedication, and hard work. But most of all, thank you for loving our children. Congratulations.
So additionally, the school system's professional learning department is awarding a $500 voucher to Kristen and Jennifer and a $1,000 voucher to Emily for any in-state conference that you'd like to attend. And you guys know that I always say at this point, the math conference is in October. It's time to learn a new skill. And the National Math Conference is actually in Atlanta this year too. In case you want to change, switch over. Go ahead and write my down. Last but not least, Balfour is going to provide a commemorative Teacher of the Year ring to Emily. So they'll come and size you. Okay, so that concludes our 2021 Fayette County Teacher of the Year ceremony. Congratulations to all of our honored teachers. Our school system would not be the shining star that it is without you. And a special congratulations to Emily for being selected as our 2021 Fayette County Teacher of the Year. I hope you have a nice evening.